They come from different age groups, different economic statuses, different cultures, different heritages, and different lives. Yet, they come together, embracing their diversity in a loving community, fueled by the power of God. This is the story of an extraordinary journey of compassion and justice, beginning over 155 years ago. This is the story of Wesley United Methodist Church. The journey began in 1852 as a group of Methodists set out to bring their message to a new land, forming the first Methodist congregation west of the Mississippi River. In a quest to spread the incredible teachings of John Wesley, founder of Methodism, they vowed to pass on Wesley's most significant message: do all the good you can, by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, at all the times you can, to all the people you can, as long as ever you can. With this in mind, Wesley set the tone for a church whose faith calls its people to be involved in the world with acts of compassion and justice.
This journey of love has taken us many places. It has changed us. It has changed the lives of others we've touched with compassion and has reached out and changed our communities.
As Bishop Sally Dick describes,
this church has provided not only acts of mercy in their Saturday meals program to the guests who come in need of food, but it also has provided advocacy within the church as well as in society and our government to continue to look at what we all need to do to eliminate poverty and homelessness.
This is a city that thankfully is fueled by incredible faith communities who've done amazing work on social justice, civil rights, affordable housing, all sorts of issues of equity, and Wesley's always been a place where more of those people have been homegrown than most faith communities.
This is the heritage of Wesley United Methodist Church. From Mary Clarke Nind, philanthropist and worker for social justice, who is considered by some to be among the most influential women in the Methodist Church. One of countless achievements started in the 1870s was when Mary raised over $17 million in just 18 years, today's equivalent of over $350 million. We'll also explore the stories of Dr. George Mecklenburg, a pastor of Wesley Church for 21 years, who was arguably the most well-known and outspoken preacher in all of Minnesota. As an avid traveler, he crossed the Atlantic 33 times, venturing deep into Nazi Germany to take pictures of the ghettos. He was quickly banned from the Nazi country after sounding the alarm. Back at home, Mecklenburg developed an innovative barter system based on script, which kept thousands of families out of soup lines and off the streets. It is no accident that the current community outreach programs of Wesley have flourished. As Ralph Campbell describes Wesley,
people think it's easy to find recovery here in Minnesota. We have Hazelden, we have Fairview, we have all the wonderful recovery centers drawing people in from all over the world to come here. To find recovery downtown is not easy. Not when you're homeless, not when you've got no place else to go, not when you've been everywhere and they're tired of seeing you come back drunk. Wesley never turns anyone away. It's the searchlight that's always visible, easy to find. Doors are open to the recovery community.
it is no accident that Wesley Church became the first Reconciling Church in Minnesota, affirming and welcoming the gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender communities. Wesley is truly a church that welcomes everyone, regardless of race, gender, age, economic status, ability, recovery, or orientation.
You know, in your heart, when you come here, you're comfortable, no matter who's here. Whatever color they is, man, woman, or child, you should be comfortable in the Lord's house. And that's the way I feel.
The Saturday Meals program, in operation for over 20 years, continues to serve a meal every Saturday to those in need.
There should be more things like this being built up, but instead there's less and less. So I think this is a very important thing that we're keeping going, and we just make people feel welcome here.
In addition, they formed Chris's Corner, a drop-in center for those experiencing homelessness.
Chris's Corner is a safe place for people to be, and particularly on the weekends when there's not a lot of services open. So that's what we feel is one of our main missions here.
You'll also hear from Wesley's current and previous pastors, from the old-timers to the first-timers, from the mayor of Minneapolis to the homeless members. We'll take you through the fascinating stories and events that have led to one of Minnesota's most remarkable, innovative, and influential congregations in Minnesota history. Join us as we tell you the story of Wesley United Methodist Church. Thank you for your continued support, and thank you for making this dream a reality.